It's time for basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. It couldn't be broadcast to you without these important sponsors. Be sure and patronize them. John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Trash Queen, and PCRE Incorporated in Auction Service. Geared Up, Damon Plumbing, State Farm Insurance, Rod Prentice. Also Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's, and the Brewed Coffee House, FBFM, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Knit and Twine, Bowlers Universe, the Pike County Express, the Ty Rylander Run, Pike County Concrete, and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420, also Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds. Also sponsors are Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Along with them, we have Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag, Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Williams Auto Sales, The Rustic Market and Kelly Crop, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service. Those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Now let's go courtside to the guys and the broadcast.
And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live from Payson Seymour High School, where the 14-9 Payson Seymour Indians are playing host this evening to the 7-11 Pittsfield Sockies. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Holt. John's alongside tonight as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. A rematch from a game that happened the first week of the season. Payson Seymour got the better of Pittsfield that night. Pittsfield looking to avenge the loss. The Indians looking to get another couple of wins strung together again as we get headed toward the final month of regular season play. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. An earlier start time tonight as they're trying to beat the weather here just a bit. And both of these teams will enjoy a day off tomorrow as they both already have canceled school, as have most schools throughout the region, as the snowstorm going to hit a little bit later this evening, but hopefully from some good basketball we played prior to that point. Pittsfield maybe played one of their better 3 quarters of the season against Porta AC Central last Friday night in a game they ended up losing because they just kind of didn't hit shots toward the end of the third and into the fourth quarter. And Porta was able to pull away a little bit. This Payson Seymour squad, it's kind of been up and down for Tyler Dushinsky's team. They've played some really, really good contests. A close game against Quincy Notre Dame, a win over Camp Point Central. But then they go on the road and lose to Illini West. And nothing against Illini West, but that's a team I think this Payson Seymour squad, when playing at their top of their capability, is a team that they should beat. So they're looking for some consistency, and they'll need it as they head down the stretch here in the final couple of weeks of the season and into regional play. They're in a tough regional sectional complex. Liberty, Route, West Central, all in that mix. Triopia in there as well, so going to be pretty tough. Griggsville Perry, who got a big one over Carrollton last night, playing well, so it's going to be a tough one. Payson Seymour is going to need to get some consistent play prior to that point.
Camp Point Central in there too? Nope, they go a different way.
Nope, they go a completely different direction. They and Southeastern are kind of more together, and I think Brown County actually goes that way with the two of them as well, so you'll see some teams head different directions and not match up maybe until a sectional, and that'd be all right. They would definitely take a chance to play in the sectional against a common foe or a regular foe, a known foe, I guess is the point we're trying to make here, and take their chances. But these two teams met the first week of the regular season of the Pittsfield tournament. Payson Seymour won that contest and really kind of out-toughed Pittsfield in that game. And the Sakis came out, didn't shoot it very well early, and the Indians really never let them make a game of it. Pittsfield will have to play much better on the defensive end if they have a chance in this one here tonight.
Yeah, I think they have played better defensively as of late. As you said, I think one of their better games was definitely that game against Port AC.
It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Let's pause for a timeout to hear from some of the sponsors who are helping the bring this game to you tonight on Central Illinois Sports.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you, and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
Back with you live from Payson Seymour High School and the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Hey, I want to say congratulations to the Griggsville Perry 7th grade Eagles. They won their sectional contest tonight, 31-26 against our Saviors. And they'll play in the state tournament this coming weekend. And we wish the Eagles the best of luck and congratulations to their players, coaches, and fans for that accomplishment. Here it's high school basketball action. Payson, Seymour, and Pittsfield in regular season play. I'd say no chances for very many games the next couple of days in the area. Pittsfield was scheduled to play a makeup game against North Greene tomorrow night. I would say with school being out, that game will not happen. And also Friday night, they're scheduled to be on the road at Brown County. And so that contest, maybe they get the roads cleared a little bit in a couple of days and probably still has a chance to happen. If it does, it will be live on BC Hornet Sports on YouTube as they carry all of the Brown County home contests. So they'll have that broadcast for you. And we'll have the night off on Central Illinois Sports. For this Payson Seymour squad, the last time we saw them was in the Winchester tournament. And kind of like the rest of the season, John, they had kind of some ups and some downs and looking for that consistent play. And really, for the Indians, when they can hit that outside shot, it really helps things out. And I was really impressed by the development we've seen from Wyatt Nyson coming in for them, being a starter as just a youngster out there. He's just a sophomore, and he's really added some stability to this Payson Seymour lineup.
Yeah, he kind of seems to have been kind of one of the calming forces that they've had. And, you know, as you said, this Payson Seymour team is going to have to hit the three most nights in order to be in games because they don't have a tremendous amount of height.
No, Riker Toput's about the biggest guy on the team. He's listed at 6'2", plays a little bigger than that as he can really leap, but they're going to have to hit those outside shots, and that's what they're hoping to do here tonight. They're looking to come out hot like they did the first time when they played Pittsfield and move on to what would be their 15th victory of the season under first-year head coach Tyler Dushinsky. Hey, we want to remind you to make sure you mark your calendar for Saturday, March 19th for the Central Illinois Sports Senior All-Star Game at Boschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield. The alumni game will start at 5 o'clock. We invite any former alumni who have played throughout the area in the past to come out and participate in that contest. That's sponsored by Refreshment Services Pepsi. The three-point contest and free throw contest will then take place. Then we'll have this year's game. It's presented by Blessing Health System. At halftime of that All-Star game, we'll have the dunk contest for you as well. And we'll have players from throughout the entire region. When we say Central Illinois Sports, we really mean it. Basically up and down the west side of the state and throughout Central Illinois, you'll see players there. We'll be naming those teams here in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that and make sure to give us a follow on the Facebook page, like us on Twitter, and subscribe here on the YouTube channel on Central Illinois Sports. Let's pause for a break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We're about 5.5 minutes away from the starting lineups and the play-by-play of this contest between the Sockies and the Seymour Indians. Back with more after this.
Sandpoint Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
The Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you're with us this evening, and if you've not ventured out because of the incoming weather, hey, we don't blame you. But we certainly are glad you've chosen to spend a little bit of your time here with us, and we thank all of the sponsors who help to bring this game to you on Central Illinois Sports. The Seymour High Indians and the Pittsfield Sockies here this evening in high school boys basketball action. It's Payson Seymour squad. The JV team had a little bit of a rough go of it as Pittsfield came out and shot really, really well, especially in the first half, won that 58-31. But when you take a look at the fact that Wyatt Nyson's starting as a sophomore, and then the fact, John, they just don't have a lot of sophomores. It's a young Indian squad, and they're working very, very hard, or Clayton Conrad and Drew Burwinkle and Tyler Dushinsky to develop those young people and really keep this program that's been one of the best ones in the area really rolling the right direction.
Yeah, and Conrad and Burwinkle were big parts of that, and you know, they know what it takes to figure things out and get things done, and you know, they know that down the stretch they're going to have to shoot some threes, and it's probably going to be true for a while unless they have a 6'10" guy move in.
Pittsfield is trying to right the ship a little bit here, falling to 4 games under 500 at 7-11 on the season. They've got Brown County on Friday night. Next week they've got, let's see, Jerseyville on Wednesday. I believe Tuesday night they are maybe at Beardstown. I have to look at that. Now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm not sure that sounds right. They've still got Calhoun left on the schedule, Liberty. So still some tough contests coming up for the Sockies down the stretch. We'll pause for a break here as they have the national anthem. Starting lineups, play-by-play your way next.
B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups. They're brought to you in part by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older. No appointment necessary. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. First for the visiting team, the Pittsfield Sockies, 7-11. Brad Tom named their head coach. They'll start at a guard, a 6-foot senior, T.J. Rio. At a second guard, the 5'9 senior, Nate Scranton. And at the third guard, he's a 5'10 senior, Marco Ballinger. At a forward, Bobby Stout, the 6'2 senior. And at the other forward, the 6'3 senior, Carter Klatt. Klatt, Stout, Ballinger, Scranton, and Rio for Pittsfield. For the 14-9 Payson Seymour Indians, Tyler Dushinsky is their head coach. And tonight they will start the following. At a guard, a 5'9 senior, Aiden Perry. At a second guard, he's a 6-foot sophomore, Wyatt Nyson. And at the third guard is the 5'11 junior, Brian Deeker. Out of forward, the 6'2 senior, Riker Triplett. And at the other forward, the 6'1 senior, Trey Johnson. Johnson, Triplett, Deeker, Nyson, and Perry for the Payson Seymour Indians. Don't adjust your television screen, your phone screen, your tablet screen, whatever you're watching on tonight. The lights are just out for a moment. It's not a power outage. They're just introducing the Payson Seymour starting lineup, and it's a little bit dark in here. Those LED lights, man, everybody really likes those. It doesn't take 5 minutes to warm back up like the old gym lights used to. Hey, I want to remind you about the picket fence. Angela Dunham Burbridge invites you to stop by at 1275 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. They're open 10 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, Saturdays 10 to 2. Check them out on Facebook at the Picket Fence. They have antiques, gifts, collectibles, primitives, handmade odds and ends, and lots of great things for you with over 30 booths at the Picket Fence in Pittsfield. Payson Seymour in the home white uniforms, the blue numbers. The Sakis are wearing the reds tonight with the black numbers and white trim. Our tip-off brought to you by Moose Lodge 420. Check out their Friday meal specials, the new special each week at the Moose Lodge. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. And hey, while we have a moment, I want to wish a happy 36th birthday to John Hull, who's mic side with us here tonight. Tim manning the camera for us here on Central Illinois Sports, and we're certainly glad you are spending just a bit of this treacherous evening here with us. The lights have cometh back on, and
cometh back on us.
They are just about ready for basketball.
And you could hear us better than the entire CBS halftime show in the football game the other night,
yeah,
right?
Logistics are, they say logistical. Stout will jump in the center for the Sakis. We're waiting for Payson Seymour to break their huddle. I would think it would be Johnson, but no, it'll be Deeker. Deeker can really hop as well. He's a good athlete, this young man, Brian Deeker. Really one of the best football players in this part of the state of Illinois. For the Unity Payson Mustangs. Ready for basketball. Bob Backham, our referee, steps into the center circle, and the tip is up and controlled by the Sakis as Nate Scranton will run it down to the backcourt, and we're underway. Pittsfield's Scranton brings it across, works it left side to Ballinger against the man-to-man of Payson Seymour. Top of the key now, Scranton works it off on the right side to Stout. A single bounce of it back to Scranton on the wing. Dribble drive on the baseline. That'll pull up jump shot too hard. Rebound Carter Klatt. He'll put it back up and in for two and give Pittsfield an early 2-0 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Second chance opportunity there for the Sakis, and they capitalize. Perry with it to Triplett, left side Deeker. Look for the lob down low, wasn't open. Now to Triplett, nice and right side. Perry gets a touch. Holds it high above his head. Top of the key now Triplett with eyes in the paint, looking for Johnson down there. They'll skip it across to Perry. Good luck, 3-ball for the lead, no good. The rebound tipped around and comes down to Klatt, his second of this affair. Outlet pass to Reel. He'll take it into the front court on the pass right side. Ballinger just underway in the first, 7:05 to play. Little bounce pass, Reel to Klatt. Klatt will be called for an offensive foul as Deeker steps in to take the charge.
Klatt's first and the team first, also first turnover against Pittsfield.
Good pass, but it led the man right into the defender. Nice heads-up play by Deeker. So the turnover gives Payson Seymour the ball back. Johnson with it at the free throw line. Looking back door to Deeker. Threw a pass that's out of bounds and a turnover on the Indians. Their first of this affair. Just a little over a minute into this contest. 6:54 to play in the first. And it's a 2-0 Saki advantage. Reel to inbound. Needs to get it in. Close to 5. Finally does get it into Klatt in the backcourt. That was more difficult than maybe it should have been. Reel now will bring it up against the pressure defense of Nyson. Double team comes his way. Gets it across now to Scranton. Bounce pass on the left side goes to Ballinger in the corner. Looks for the drive. Down low, Klatt. Turn around off the back iron. No good. Rebound to Johnson. Outlet pass to Triplett. He'll turn and take it into the front court. Drives in, runner up, no good. Rebound Johnson on the weak side. Put back, won't fall. But he's fouled. Then Trey Johnson to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
That foul going to go against Nate Scranton, his first, team second. And Trey Johnson to the free throw line shooting a couple. 2-0 this score. Pittsfield with the lead. 6:30 to go in the first quarter of play. First one up for Johnson's no good.
Bowlers Universe open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays to midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. Check out their great menu and the craft beers at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Johnson misses them both. Rebound comes down to Bobby Stout, his first.
Stout is into a double team, and he needs to get an outlet now to Scranton. Sucky's getting trapped in the backcourt. Now Scranton looks to bring it across. Got to get across that half-court line, and he's bumped and fouled by Perry.
Perry's first, team first against Payson Seymour. Ball out of bounds right at the half-court line on the near side.
Low-scoring game, 6:19 to play in the first. It's a 2-0 Saki advantage. Looking to add to it here. Ballinger to inbound, does so in the backcourt to Scranton. Payson really playing up in the man-to-man right now. Right side Stout with the basketball. Top of the key to Rio. He'll put it on the deck, drives in. Had the pass blocked, stolen away by Deeker. Gets it to Perry. Perry will take it into the front court. Accosted there and stolen away by Rio. Second turnover by both squads there. Scranton into the front court on the bounce for Pittsfield. Works it around the horn, left side Ballinger. Looks top of the key now Rio. Rio going to fire away from downtown, and it's good. And the Saki's off to a 5-0 advantage with 5:45 to play in the first. Trash Queen, our scoreboard sponsor, 217-320-4320 for Trash Queen. Their business is picking up. Here's Nyson on a little drive. Gets a nice dish off to Johnson. Shot won't go. Rebound Johnson just out hustles everybody for it. His third rebound already to Perry. Perry on the dribble drive. Little shot up off the window won't fall. And Bobby Stout grabs his second rebound of the contest for Pittsfield. Scranton works it toward the front court. Enters the ball on the right side to Ballinger. Hook back door wasn't open. To Reel out top. Shot that three a moment ago with confidence. Now to Stout on the left wing. Top of the key, Marco Ballinger reverses it over to Scranton. 5 minutes to play in the first. Ballinger turns down the three. Now out top, Scranton to Ballinger. Left side, Reel. Looked in the post, wasn't open. Out top, Marco Ballinger. Dribble drive, lost the ball on the handle, knocked out of bounds by Triplett. And it will be a Saki ball underneath. Here's Brennan Tomave into the game, the 6-foot sophomore. He replaces Ballinger. Pittsfield ball underneath their own hoop. 4:49 to play in the first. Scranton to inbound. Looks for Klatt. Klatt in between two guys. Rises, shoots, and scores two more. And makes it a 7-0 Pittsfield lead. 4:40 to play in the first.
Klatt with 4.
Triplett with it. Drives the lane. Kicks it out to Nyson. Between the circles, Perry to Deeker. Lob pass down low. There's Johnson. Good find, and they'll put it up and in for the first 2 points of the night for the Indians. Really nice job recognizing there was no help side defender in the lob over the top as the Sakis were fronting the post. Tomave with it in the backcourt. Crosses over at the Big Indian logo at the middle of this gymnasium. A great place to watch a game unless you're sitting about where we are. The posts are a little tough. Your camera angle is much better than the angle I have. Tomave with it right wing, works it out top to Stout. 4:03 to play in the first. Stout drives and kicks left side and threw it out of bounds. A turnover the third on the Sakis. Here comes Jess Hayden into the game for Pittsfield. He replaces Stout. It'll be ball out of bounds for the Indians, down 7-2. But Pittsfield, with those 3 turnovers, have allowed Payson Seymour to have a chance to cut it closer right here. Triplett works it on the baseline. Deeker out top. Nyson puts it on the deck one time. Now Triplett as Pittsfield switched into a zone. Deeker, good ball movement, skips it across to Triplett. Right side, Perry for a 3. It's an air ball, and the rebound is run down out front by a hustling Brian Deeker. He'll work the ball to Triplett. Little pull-up jump shot off the mark, no good. Rebound down low, Johnson. He'll put it back up and in. And the Sakis just failing to box out. They give Payson Seymour a third chance, and they capitalize to make it a 3-point game. Now Tomave into a double team in the front court. Ooh, ball nearly turned over as it was knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Pittsfield on the sideline.
Trey Johnson with 4 rebounds already, 3 offensive.
I thought Trey Johnson, honestly, John, was the best player in the Pittsfield tournament. And then he played very sparingly at the Winchester tournament when we saw the Indians. I'm not sure if he was under the weather or what was going on there, but he's come out confident here tonight. Here's Scranton from the right wing for a 3, and he's almost automatic when he's open right now, isn't he?
He is, and it makes it 10-4.
10-4, good buddy, with 3:02 to play in the first. Lob pass this time is thrown away. A turnover on the Indians is their third. Keller Personette and Caden Anstead in for Pittsfield. They replace Carter Klatt and TJ Reel for the Sakis. So Pittsfield's gone 9 deep so far. Indians have yet to substitute at this point. They don't mind going to the bench though. Now Scranton has the ball off of his foot in the backcourt and turned it over. And just some weak turnovers, Shirley. I think that's the best way I can put it. I tried to find something nicer, John, but they're just weak turnovers. 2:55 to play in the first.
4th turnover on Pittsfield.
Perry with it on the wing, left side, works it a triplet. Pass down low, and that wasn't a weak turnover. That was a bullet pass that Triplet tried to find Nyson with, and it goes into the stage.
Nyson needed to be about 8 inches taller.
Tomei with it in the backcourt, works it across to Hayden. Hayden will put it on the deck, now passing the corner. Quick pass down low off of the Indians out of bounds. It'll stay with Pittsfield. That will allow Eric Grace to come into the game. Grace is a 6-foot senior, also Tyler Barker in, the 5'10 senior. I like what Barker does for this squad. 2:41 to play in the first. Inbounds pass comes to Personette. Anstead out top, Tomei. Back to Personette. Deep in the corner it goes to Scranton. Ball tipped and nearly stolen away by Deeker, but he ran out of real estate along the sideline here, and it will stay with the Sockys. 2:33 to play in the first. 10-4 Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Indians trying to trap the ball here, and Pittsfield's not handling that pressure extremely well. Hayden with it on the right wing, skips it across to Scranton. Scranton with the ball fake, now out top to Tomei. Scranton deep in the corner, it goes to Personette. Looks back out Scranton to Tomei between the circles. To Scranton, looking at the high post. Anstead fighting for position. Around the horn they go to Tomei. They reverse the ball on the right side to Hayden. Nolan Daniel will check in on the next dead ball. Scranton gets a touch on the left wing. 2 minutes to play in the first. Bounce at the high post to Anstead. He'll rise, shoot, and score. Nice confidence by the junior with his first 2 of the contest. And an 8-point Socky lead. Their largest of the game with 1:49 to play in the first. Grace with the basketball, sporting the shooting sleeve on the left arm. I believe he's right-handed.
His left arm is cold.
He's picked up the dribble out top. Here's the ball knocked away by a hustling Jess Hayden. It'll stay with the Indians. End of the contest, Nolan Daniel, the junior. Also, TJ Reel returns. They sit down Scranton and Personette. 1:37 left in the first. Indians trying to get in some rhythm. Really, I thought penetration-wise, they've looked pretty good. And maybe some of those times when they've beaten the man down there. Here's a pass that goes off a Deeker out of bounds. He just had a lot of guys around him. 5th turnover. But a couple of times they were almost driving to pass instead of driving to score. I think if they'd have driven to score, they would have scored baskets there. Now Hayden in a bad spot near the sideline. Dribbles to get away from it. Ooh, dangerous pass. Somehow finds Anstead in the front court to Nolan Daniel. Daniel's lightning quick. 1:20 to play in the first. Pass goes left side to Hayden. He bounces off of the man. Tomei, now Daniel. Quick pass Anstead. Right side, Reel for the 3. Yes, good ball movement by the Sockys. And they're up 15-4 as they build the lead out to double digits for the first time tonight. Triplet with it out top. A minute to play in the first quarter. Indians trying to have some positives here at the end of the first that can propel them into a big second quarter. Here's Barker for a 3. It's no good as it sticks inside the rim. And it'll be a jump ball, which gives it to Payson Seymour at the moment. But that means barring a tie-up in the next 55 seconds, it'll be Socky basketball to start the second quarter. TJ Reel says, I thought it was ours. He said, no, you won the tip to start. He said, we did? Yeah, you did. I think Stout
won it.
Yeah, inbounds pass comes into Nyson, fakes who, nice play by the sophomore. Misses the bunny, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. The sophomore Nyson took the senior Hayden to school right there and makes it a 15-6 score. 42 ticks to play in the first. Anstead in the backcourt, finds Tomei, got to get it across, has picked it up. Long pass goes into the corner to Hayden. Nice save by him. Down low, Daniel into Hayden. Hayden has a strip stolen away by Grace. Grace with a 3-on-1 into the front court. Drives in, layup up and good. And makes it 15-8. Just what we talked about, the Indians getting rolling a little bit here in the final minute. Tomei in the backcourt, 18 seconds to play. Bounce pass across to Daniel. Right side, Anstead with 13 seconds. He'll throw it over the top of the defense to Daniel. Now Tomei. Left side, Reel to Tomei. Right side, Daniel with 4. Skips it across the top to Tomei for a 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound down to Grace as the buzzer sounds, and we played a quarter of basketball. After 1, it's the Pittsfield Sockys 15, the Payson Seymour Indians 8. Second quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
It's a 15-8 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of Payson Seymour after a quarter. Pittsfield will have the basketball, and John's got to look at shooting percentages.
Indians shooting 4 of 12 from the floor, 33%, 0 of 3 from 3. Saki shooting 6 of 9, 67%, 3 of 4 from 3.
Pittsfield starts the second quarter with Ballinger, Reel, Scranton, Stout, and Clapp. That's how they started the contest tonight. For Payson Seymour, we see Perrine is checked in for the first time, Grace, Perry, Barker, and the fifth man is Johnson. On the right side with it is Stout, works it as Scranton, top of the key, Reel. Look for the lob down low, wasn't open. Now around the horn it comes, short corner, Bobby Stout attacks the glass, and he did that the other night a couple of times early against Port AC Central, and he's kind of figured out that spot in his game. Has his first two and makes it a 17-8 Saki advantage. Grace with the ball left side, bounce pass goes out top to Barker. Barker will put it on the deck against Ballinger, left side to Grace. Gets it in the paint. Johnson had it tipped and out of bounds. Last touch by Carter Klatt. It stays with Payson Seymour. Good call by Bob Bockham. Bob's been at this a day or two. He's a good official. He's worked the girls' tournament several times. I don't think he's doing a ton of games these days, but always good to see him in the gymnasium. He, Brad Gooding, and Tony Fessler are our officials tonight. These guys do a good job. Really take a lot of pride in what they do. Perrine with it on the right side to Grace. Grace will put it on the deck one time, now has picked it up, works it into Johnson. Johnson, a little turnaround fadeaway, no good. Rebound down to TJ Reel, where the Sockies cradles the ball, gets the outlet pass to Scranton. Back to Reel, into the front court it goes to Ballinger. Between the circles, Reel, now Scranton, just underway in the second period, a 17-8 Socky advantage.
Are you surprised Payson stopped trying to trap so much?
Well, I think they still are when you get it deeper on the wing. Here's Reel, he's going to get a good look for a three, and he'll shoot it a little long this time. Grace gets the rebound. He'll work it into the front court on the left-hand bounce. Going to go coast to coast. Ooh, good pass, but the man just wasn't ready for it, and it's stolen away. That was a good pass by Grace. A really good idea and an unselfish play. In fact, I think he could have been a little more selfish and gotten an easy layup. Here's Stout now, drives the baseline, kicks to the wing. Around it comes to Reel. Reel on the dribble drive out to Scranton. Right side three ball, quick release, in and out, no good. Rebound down to Barker. Outlet pass goes quickly to Perry into the front court. Eyes up looking for an open man, and
Brad Tomhav was open.
He was in the corner and was spotted up for the shot, and it's a turnover on Payson Seymour.
Their seventh.
Perry threw it, and you could kind of tell as he let it go, he wanted it back in a hurry. He goes, that's not where I meant to throw that. 6:07 to play in the half. A 9-point lead on the basketball for Pittsfield. Trying to tie their biggest lead of the contest. Here's the ball knocked out of bounds. That will allow Triplett and Nyson to return for Payson Seymour. Replacing. I'm sorry?
I said Perrine knocks it away, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was the moment you chose to say that? You on a 5-second delay or what? This old age is catching up to you, huh?
You know it.
John's arthritis has kicked in, he says, at 36. Keller Personette's back into the contest. Hey, John, I don't know if you knew this, but Perrine knocked that last ball out of bounds.
Thanks.
Right side Reel. He's going to get a good look for three. It's too long again. And the rebound down to Johnson. And I believe Tyler Dushinsky wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 5:46 to play in the half. 17-8 is the Pittsfield advantage. Back after this.
FS is a full-service agricultural supplier dedicated to providing high-quality products and services for the purpose of improving customer profitability. We're known for our customer service in and out of the fields, We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years and promise to provide complete seed and application service to all our customers. Our trained energy specialists, along with our crop specialists, can help you take your business to the next level. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. A timeout by Tyler Duchinski for the Payson Seymour Indians. They'll come out here and look to cut this Pittsfield lead down a bit. 17-8 the Saki advantage. Nyson with it at the free throw line. Pass down low. Johnson rises, shoots, missed it. Nyson though, the offensive board, put back up and in. And the Indians just hungrier on the boards a couple of times here, and we've seen them get layups because of it.
They've got 5 offensive rebounds.
Sakis do not box out well. Into the front court, Clapp. Works it deep in the corner to Personette. Top of the key, Real. Pittsfield's kind of fallen in love with the 3, and it's not been friendly to them here in the second quarter.
They were 3 of 4, now they're 3 of 7.
That is not friendly in the second quarter. And with some good looks out of that stretch. Personette with it left side, 17-10 the score. Scranton gets it on the skip. He'll work it down low to Klatt. Had trouble with the catch in the corner to Personette for a 3. It's no good. Rebound down low. Bobby Stout. He'll put it back up and in and have a chance for the and one.
And that foul is going to go against Aiden Perry. His second, team second.
He'll sit down. Deekers into the game. Stout to the free throw line. He's got 4 points, trying for the and one here.
It's 19-10, 4:56 to go in the first half of play.
And we have a violation here. Keller Personette actually got the rebound, but they'll call a violation on Trey Johnson. I think they're going to call Personette for a push-off.
I thought they were going to call Johnson for a foul for a moment, so Stout shot is still no good, and the rebound comes down to Johnson. His 6th.
Remains a 9-point game. Into the front court triplet. Knifes the lane, kicks it out behind the arc to Deeker. To Nyson. On the right side, Perrine. He knocked that ball out of bounds a little while ago. Here's the ball knocked away by Personette into the backcourt. Run down by Triplet. Perrine down to the baseline. Johnson. Ooh, good find to Deeker in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds as Johnson hustling after. You can't fault the hustle there by Johnson, though. He was really fighting hard for another board. How many for him already?
He's got 6 rebounds. He really has a nose for finding the ball off the rim.
I just like his energy that he brings. Into the front court, ball knocked away by Triplet. And it'll stay Saki ball. Brennan Tomhave back in. He will replace Carter Klatt for the Sakis. The Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. That would be tomorrow. Right side, Scranton. 3 ball on the way. It's short. Saki's 0 for the quarter from 3. Tomhave gets the offensive board. He'll give it to Real. 3-point shot, no good. Saki's 0 for the quarter from 3. And with 4:08 to play in the half, lead 19-10. Here's a pass knocked away by Bobby Stout. Personette down on the floor after it, and Brad Tomhave gets the timeout. What hustle by Stout and Personette. Timeout Sakis. We'll take it too. 4:02 to play in the half. Pittsfield leads 19-10.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
4:02 to play in the half. It's a 19-10 Pittsfield advantage. Payson sitting back in that zone, and Pittsfield's not hitting any of those threes here in the second quarter, but the Indians having trouble taking care of the basketball on their end.
8 turnovers now.
Stout with it in the backcourt. Bounce pass goes to Tomhave. Across, pass tip, run down low by Stout. Ooh, that was a near turnover there. I like the way the Indians are playing on the defensive end, though. They're flying around. Top of the key with it, Tomhave. Works it to Personette. Tomhave. Around it comes Scranton, now Real on the right side. 4 shooters on the perimeter for Pittsfield. They'll get a little 3 out, 2 in set now going here. Scranton with it out front. Right side to Real, turns down the 3, back out to Scranton. 3:19 to play in the half. Here's Tom Haven out for a three, and he says, we're not 0 for 3 in the second quarter anymore. Makes it 22-10, largest lead of the contest. Perrine into the front court, finds Nyson out top to Triplett. Dribble drive in to the rim and in for 2.
Nobody stepped in front to stop him that time. Triplett with his first 2.
Makes it a 10-point game, 22-12 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Here's a pass in the backcourt, should have been stolen away. Saki's catch another break. Personette into the front court. They're kind of underestimating how quick Brian Deeker is, and he's quick.
And long.
And strong. I mean, this is a kid that you can tell really works at his craft, too. This hadn't happened on accident. Right side, Real. Works it on the baseline to Personette. Out top, Tomei fakes the 3. On the left wing over to Nate Scranton. 2:30 to play in the half. Baseline ball goes through Personette's hands and is stolen away by Nyson.
6 turnover against Pittsfield.
Chance to cut it to single digits for the Indians. Deeker out top now to Nyson. Back to Deeker on the wing. Looks to the post. High-low game. Now Triplett right in, and he'll shoot up a right-handed layup. No good. He was wide open. Rebound down to Stout. Now the ball knocked loose on the court. A held ball, and it will be, I believe, Payson Seymour basketball on the possession arrow, and it will be. Adam Musgrave in. Caden Anstead in for Pittsfield. Eric Grace returns for the Indians. 2:04 to play in the half. 22-12 is the Saki advantage.
Turnover the 7th there.
You think you'd secured the board?
I can take it away.
No, you're a tough scorer.
I think I felt like he had the rebound first.
It's your birthday. You do whatever
and then
you
he fell
want.
down.
Lob pass in to Deeker. Little fadeaway shot over the top of the outstretched hand of Musgrave, and Deeker's got his first 2. 22-14. Anstead with the ball in the backcourt. Now to Tomei. Works it across to Musgrave. Musgrave, a single dribble of it, has picked it up. Gotten himself into some trouble here. Pass free throw line to Scranton. Scranton on the right side, Tomei. To Scranton top of the key with 1:38 to play in the half. Indians trying to turn turnovers into points here with that defense. Here's Scranton wide open top of the key, and it barely touches the net as it goes through.
He's got 6.
Makes it 25-14. An 11-point lead. They've led by what, as many as 12, is that right?
Correct.
Here's Nyson on the left side. Works it down low to Triplett. Going to try to go up and over the top of the man. Shot no good. Rebound. Triplett gets it again, and he'll put it back up. And that's the 3rd time Pittsfield has failed to box out, and Payson Seymour's capitalized. That's the way you lose games. Anstead with the basketball. Skips it across to Scranton. Into the front court, Real. Under a minute to play in the half. Scranton with it way out near the half-court line to Real on the right side. Back between the circles, Nate Scranton against the zone defense of Payson Seymour. I'm not sure if they pull it out to Scranton that Payson would even come out and guard here. Now Musgrave on the baseline, gets it to Real. Scranton, top of the key, Tomei. High post to Anstead. Over to Musgrave with 35 ticks to play. Tomei turns down the 3. Now he's caught in a bad spot. Needs somebody to cut to it. Scranton will out near the half-court line. To Real with 25 seconds to play in the half. 25-16, the Saki advantage. Just like Scranton's way out front. I think they'd let him hold it. 9-point game. Now they'll come out and guard a little bit. Will Deeker. Scranton to Real on the right side with 11 seconds to play. Real tries the dribble drive into a triple team. Throws up an off-balance shot. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in.
He's got 8.
Makes it 27-16. Nyson, half-court shot buzzer. No good. And a half of basketball is in the books. It's a 27-16 Pittsfield Saki advantage over the Payson Seymour Indians at the halftime break. The Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show comes your way after this.
Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmer State Bank, and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Logan Ag is now in its 60th year. That's almost as old as Grampy.
That's right, boys, and we continue to provide
Quality products at competitive prices.
with service that exceeds customer expectations. Logan Agri Service.
Serving agriculture since 1962.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
Back on the Kearns Communication, U.S. Sailor halftime show on a 27-16 halftime lead for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Payson Seymour Indians. And John's got a look at your halftime stats.
First for the Payson Seymour Indians, they have not led in this game. There were no lead changes and no ties. Payson with 8 turnovers, Pittsfield with 7 in the first half. Foul situation, only 2 fouls called against Payson Seymour, both against Aiden Perry. Only 2 fouls called against Pittsfield, 1 against Carter Klatt, and 1 against Nate Scranton, so no real foul trouble in the game other than Perry with 2.
John will have a look at the rest of your halftime stats. Sockies up by 11 at the break on the Kearns Communication U.S. Sailor halftime show.
Located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Back on the Kearns Communication U.S. Sailor halftime show, a 27-16 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Payson Seymour. And John's got to look at the rest of your halftime stats.
First for Payson Seymour, they finished first half shooting 8 of 22 from the floor, 36%, 0 of 4 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Riker Triplett with 4, also Wyatt Neiston with 4, and 4 for Trey Johnson. Johnson leading the way rebounding with 3 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds, 6 total. Also 2 points for Eric Grayson, 2 for Brian Deeker in the first half to get to their 16. For the Pittsfield Sockies, they finished the first half shooting 11 of 21 from the floor, 52%, 5 of 12 from 3, 42%, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by 8 from TJ Reel, 6 from Nate Scranton, 4 from Carter Klatt, 4 also for Bobby Stout, 3 points for Brennan Tomhave, and 2 points for Caden Anstead in the first half to get to that 27-16 halftime score.
Sockies up by 11 at the half. Second half play-by-play your way on Central Illinois Sports after this.
TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Stop by and see them or call 285-5400 for Carnes Communications. Well, I think both teams would like to handle the ball a little bit better in the second half of play, cut down on the number of turnovers, but
Payson would like to shoot the ball better. They were 0 for 4 from 3, and I think that they would struggle to win most games being 0 for anything from 3.
And that's a lot different than what we saw them the first time these two teams played. I like the idea the Indians have of wanting to get the ball into Johnson. I think that's very important. But they're going to also have to hit some outside shots because the Saki's kind of collapsing on him now, not allowing any catches in the paint. If you can be quick with that ball movement, you'll get an open shot on that opposite side wing. Indians a little late coming back out as Tyler Duchinsky, I don't think, was real happy with his squad in that first half. Contest tonight brought to you in part by Real Net & Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete and lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013 for Real Net & Twine. I believe should be Pittsfield basketball to start the second half.
That's what the scoreboard says.
Well, you will trust the scoreboard. If only I could see it, I would trust it even more. Here on Central Illinois Sports, Pittsfield with a 27-16 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen, 217-320-4320. Don't be going at the high price other guys. You go with Trash Queen, locally owned and operated, and ready to serve you. We can tell you that looks like Pittsfield and West Central are playing in 8th grade regional action. Pittsfield's up 29-28 with 4 minutes left in that contest. A good game there.
Sounds like an exciting game.
And the Sockies have a lead in this contest by 11 with Reel, Scranton, Ballinger, Klatt, and Stout to start the second half. Scranton with it between the circles to Reel. Reel puts it on the deck one time. Now on the right side it goes to Stout. Top of the key, Scranton gets a look to Reel on the right side. Turns down the three to Scranton, who's going to get a good look from three, and he'll shoot it too long. Rebound saved in bounds by Carter Klatt, but right into the hands of Riker Triplett. He'll take it into the front court. Bounce pass down to Perry, who puts it up and in.
Perry with his first two.
Indians get out and run early in the second half and cut it down to a 9-point game. Ballinger in the backcourt. Throws a pass to Scranton, works it across Klatt, puts it on the deck one time. Now has picked it up, right side Stout, baseline drive, throws it to Reel on the wing, Ballinger. Now between the circles, Scranton, back to Stout on that right side. Just underway here in this third quarter, 7 minutes to play in the third. Pittsfield leads by 9, led by 11 at the half. Indians have Deeker, Perry, Triplett, Nyson, and the fifth man is Johnson, and here is an over and back turnover by the Sockies. So a turnover on Pittsfield here, and Payson Seymour with a chance to cut it closer. Perry works it on the right side, Deeker. Between the circles it goes to Nyson, reverses it to Perry on the left side. Has the lob down low, gets it to Johnson, and a foul underneath as they're trying to get the lob in, and Carter Klatt whistled for his foul here.
His second, team first of the second half. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket. Stout out as coming in his first net.
The bounce pass comes into Deeker. To Nyson out front. Ball in the paint from Triplett to Johnson. Look for the backdoor, found his man in Perry. And he'll put it in for his second basket of the second half and down to a 7-point game. Indians coming out with some new life here in the second half. Scranton into a double team, trying to work out of it, and they're calling for traveling. And another Socky turnover.
Perry.
Scranton got the ball right across the half-court line and picked up the dribble, which is a dangerous place to be. It's a good place to get trapped, and he
in the corner
got trapped. 6:09 to play in the third. Nyson with it on the right side, kind of creates a little space against Ballinger. Ballinger up pressuring him. Here's the ball stolen away by Personette on the run out into the front court, up and over the front of the rim and in for two.
Personette with his first two.
Yep, first basket of the night, makes it 29-20. Pairing into the front court. Passes it deep in the corner to Deeker. Throws it too high for Nyson. This is kind of what we saw from Payson Seymour in that first half, just some turnovers and not necessarily even forced.
10th turnover of the game, second of the second half already.
5:45 to play in the third. 29-20 is the Socky advantage. Into the front court with it is Personette deep in the corner. Throws it back out to Scranton. Deeker out there, man, he's looking all the time to get that steal, and he works hard. Personette now on the baseline, little pull up, and he's got back-to-back baskets for Pittsfield. And the lead climbs back out to 11, 31-20. Left side, Perry trying to shoot his squad back into a shot. No good. Rebound, Johnson put back, and it's good for another two.
He's got 4 offensive rebounds.
You're Pittsfield, when a shot goes up, you'd have to find number 3. How many offensive rebounds?
4.
It's one more than 3. Up top, Reel. On the left side now, Ballinger, he's into a double team, and Brad Tomafe calls the timeout. We'll pause as well. 4:57 to play in the third. 31-22 is the Pittsfield advantage, and we're back on the other side of this timeout.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
2:57 to play in the third. A 31-22 advantage for Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sockies took the timeout. Brennan Tomhave checked in during the break. Haven't seen Connor Allen yet tonight, have we?
We have not seen Connor Allen or Eli Mendenhall at all tonight.
Free throw line, Personette. Now between the circles to Scranton. Right side, Tomhave. Out of a double team goes to Scranton. Now to TJ Reel. Trying to trap on that wing are the Indians now. Personette gets it on the wing. Bounces down low to Tomhave. Right back out to Personette for a three. It's no good. And Aiden Perry gets the rebound. Pushes it into the front court quickly to Johnson. Johnson puts it on the deck. Travels. Yep, picked it up and went 1-2 with it. And another just unforced error.
11. Yeah, and there wasn't even anybody really close to him there. Went to step into his pass.
Scranton to Klatt. Retreats with it. Now to Reel. Throws it across to Personette. Puts it on the deck. Good ball fake to Reel. Free throw line. Klatt turns, shoots, and scores. He's really got a nice touch from that free throw line.
He's got 6.
And makes it 33-22. Sockies. 4 minutes to play in the third.
Back to 11 again.
Perry with the basketball. The triplet between the circles. Over to Perry. Looking down low. Now between the circles. Nyson to Deeker. Johnson comes and gets it at the short corner. Top of the key now. Perry. He'll put it on the deck. Pulls it way back out front. On the left side now. Triplet on a little dribble drive. Kicks it to Perry. Perry past his man to Triplet on the baseline. A long two-pointer is up and good. The Riker Triplet with another 2.
He's got 6.
And again, back down to a single-digit game, 33-24. Now the ball stolen away from Klatt by Perry. He's got a 3-on-1. Dribble drive in, layup up, no good. And Klatt gets the rebound. Now hands on him, and he took that ball to his belly button, and you don't see that out of Carter Klatt much, do you?
That foul going to go against Riker Triplet. His first team first of the second half. It'll be ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Pittsfield.
Klatt will sit down, and Stetson. Usually you see Klatt get that rebound, and he chins it right away and is very strong with it. He took it down to his belly button. Lucky not to get that one stripped away. Personette with the basketball. Works it across the top, still in the backcourt. Personette gets it back. It's just Scranton, got to go. Gets it across the half-court line at the 3:07 mark of this third period. Reel on the wing left side. Out to Tomhave. Now Scranton. Middle, they get it to Anstead. Helping facilitate there. Around the horn it comes to Tomhave. Left side TJ Reel. Baseline to Personette. Back to Reel on the perimeter. Patient there. Gets it to Personette inside. Fakes the shot. Free throw line Scranton. He'll put up a shot from there and it's good.
Scranton with 8.
35-24. Back to that 11-point lead. Pittsfield's led by as many as 12 in this contest. Right side with a Deeker. Dribble drive in. Past everybody and to the rim for 2.
Deeker with 4 now.
I think they'd like to see more of that out of him. He's an unselfish player, maybe sometimes a little too much on that offensive end.
He's quick enough to do that pretty regularly.
Personette pushes it into the corner to Reel. He can still take a dribble. Instead, he passed it out to Personette. Now to Tomhave. Between the circles, Personette. 2:07 to play in the third. 35-26 Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Playing a little pitch and catch over the top of the defense. We've got Deeker out there. He's a guy you don't want to throw over the top of much. Perry is a little easier to throw over the top. If he can spring a little bit, he's just not very tall. Tomhave, free throw line, Anstead. Gets it on the right wing to Reel. Looking for somebody to pop free. Now Tomhave will get it. Throws it across and had to be run down out there by Scranton. In the corner to Personette, who's played well in this third period. Now to Scranton with Deeker up pressuring him. On the right side, Reel. 1:33 to play in the third. Anstead with it at the right wing. To Reel. Looking for the man on the short corner. That's Personette. Back out to Reel. To Personette as he gave up an open 3 to get Personette a really good look from the baseline, and he'll put it up and in for another 2.
Personette with 6 now.
All in the third quarter, and it's again put the Sockies up by 11, and now a foul is Tomhave, I think, is going to get the reach. Just didn't move the feet that time.
It's going to be Tomhave's first team second of the second half. It'll be ball out of bounds. Underneath the basket to Payson Seymour.
TJ Reel sits down, Nolan Daniel back in. On the other side, Grayson Barker in for the Indians. Jess Hayden going to check in for Pittsfield. He'll sit down. Brennan Tomhave. Brennan looked a little winded there for a moment.
Trey Johnson sat down for Payson Seymour, and I think he's been all over the court all night. I don't understand that.
Been working hard to get open, for sure, underneath. Ball comes out top to Nyson. Now to Triplett. Gets it to Deeker. Deeker puts it on the deck. Has picked it up. On the right side, Grace. Triplett fighting for position. He and Hayden fighting down there. It's kind of a fun little matchup. Here's the ball that goes off of Grace's leg out of bounds at a turnover on the Indians.
The 12th, fourth of the second half.
53.2 seconds to play in the third. 37-26 Saki shooting for their biggest lead of the ball game. Personette gets it to Daniel in the backcourt, guarded by Grace. Daniel, the junior guard, he was out for a lot of time with that broken hand. Good to see him back out there. Free throw line to Personette. Has the hot hand in this third period. Misses this shot and the rebound down to Barker. They've got a 3-on-1 into the front court, but Grace loses the ball and it's taken away by the Sakis. Daniel.
Number 13.
Daniel now will work a pass to Hayden. On the right side, Anstead to Scranton. He says, let's slow this down a piece. 25 seconds to play in the third, and 11-point lead and the basketball for the Sakis. Out top of the Personette. Guarded there by the sophomore Nyson, and we'll call it travel against Personette.
10th turnover against Pittsfield.
I don't disagree with him. I just didn't know what he was calling originally. Kind of pointed to the sideline where the ball needed to go out of bounds. I think he did. I think he shuffled the feet. 13 seconds to play in the third. Grace to Nyson. Works it on the left side. Barker skips it across to Grace. Good look. Deep three up. No good. Rebound down underneath the Daniel. 2-1. Personette a baseball shot to the other end. It's no good. And we played 3 quarters. Pittsfield maintains that 11-point advantage. 37-26. Fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
Ready to start the final quarter of play. It's an advantage for the Pittsfield Sakis over the Payson Seymour Indians, 37-26. The teams went 10-10 in that quarter. John's got a quick look at those shooting percentages.
Indians shooting 13 of 30 from the floor, 43%, 0 of 6 from 3. Sakis 16 of 30, 53%, 5 of 15 from 3.
Indians have the basketball to start the final quarter. Triplett kicks it left side to Grace. Grace spins inside. He's tied up by Hayden. No, they'll call a foul on Jess Hayden. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath here for the Indians.
Hayden's first, team third, ball out of bounds underneath.
Thought he might have had the tie up. They'll say grab the arm first. Inbounds pass, Grace to throw it in. Gets it on the left side to Deeker. Puts it on the deck. He now clears it to Nyson. Tried the pass across the lane and found Grace, but he was bumped and fouled by Klatt.
That'll be Klatt's third, team fourth.
7:42 to play. 37-26. Sakis on top. They've led the entirety of this contest. Grace now throws it in out top to Triplett. They'll put it on the deck. Kicks it left side. 3-point shot up no good by Barker. Rebound. Eric Grace just out hustles everybody. He'll put up for a 3 now. It's too long, and Jess Hayden gets the rebound for the Sakis. Hayden real stout. Daniel and Klatt the 5 for the Sakis right now.
Grace has not been close from 3 so far tonight.
No. But shooting sleeve on the wrong arm, that's why. Left side with it is Stout. Works it out top to Hayden. Free throw line, Carter Klatt. Rips and drives. Shot up no good. Foul by Triplett, and 2 shots coming up here for Carter Klatt. Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville to better serve you.
Triplett second, team second of the second half. 37-26 26. Pittsfield with the lead, 7:09 to go in the fourth quarter play. First one up and good for Klatt. He's got 7.
Daniel sits down, Scranton back in for the Sockies. On the other side, Trey Johnson returns to the fray and replaces Riker Triplett.
Klatt misses the second rebound, comes down to Stout, and he's fouled.
He's fouled by Deeker, and Stout will shoot 2.
Deeker's first, team third. Stout's got 4 points on the day. He is 0 for 1 from the free throw line. That makes it 38-26. That ties the biggest lead. Stout makes the first.
Hey, Tim Waters, folks, he's probably not pouring concrete tomorrow, but if you have a new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete, he's going to buy it probably from Pike County Concrete and pour it at your house. Give Waters Concrete a call, 309-252-1052.
Missed the second rebound to Deeker.
Perry into the front court to Deeker, top of the key 3, no good. Rebound down on the offensive side to Johnson, out to Perry, right side 3 ball up, no good. Rebound on the offensive side down to Barker. He'll work it out top to Perry. Dribble drive in, a little floater up, won't fall, but he'll shoot 2.
That foul, I believe, will go against Nate Scranton, and it will. That'll be his second, team 5th. Aiden Perry to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's got 4 points all in the second half. 39-26 the score. Pittsfield with lead, 6:50 to go in the game. First one up for Perry is good.
Line Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. They'll be there for you 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield.
He misses the second rebound, tipped away, and comes to Perry.
Perry drives in, shot up, blocked out of bounds by Hayden. It stays with the Indians underneath. Brendan Tomhave returns. Jess Hayden sits down for the Sockies. 6:46 left, 39-27 Pittsfield. Payson Seymour trying to cut it down to a 10-point game. Inbounds pass knocked away by TJ Reel. They'll say it was touched by Grace, and a turnover on the Indians.
14th against Payson Seymour. I was going to say the Indians have been setting up their teepees on that end. They're all camped out. Like, we lived on that end for a whole minute a game, it seemed like.
Oh, I see what you did there. Tomhave with it on the right side. He'll work it out top to Stout. Sockies run the flex offense. Now the pass to Klatt. He's bodied up there by Deeker. To Tomhave left side. Turns down the 3. Down low, gets it to Scranton in the paint. Little turnaround shot, no good. The rebound down to Barker. Outlet pass to Grace. Indians trying to speed up the pace of this game. On the left side, Deeker. Barker. Right wing to Perry. Little shovel pass from Johnson right back to Perry. Has picked it up. To Grace on the right side with 6:07 left. Johnson gets it in the paint. Over the top of Scranton. Shot too hard. And Carter Klatt gets another board.
His 4th.
He'll get it to Tomhave. Tomhave, the sophomore, with the basketball in his hands with just under 6 minutes to play. Dribbles into the front court and is fouled by Perry. Then Perry slams the ball, throws it at the official, and he'll get a technical.
Perry's
not
third,
a smart
team
play.
4th. Perry's 4th, team 5th. So
you just need more out of a senior in Aiden Perry than what the Indians got right there. You can't slam the ball. If you slam it down, you sure as heck can't throw it toward the official.
Nate Scranton will shoot a couple of free throws, his first of the night. He's got 8 points, 39-27 the score. Pittsfield with the lead, 5:51 to go. Scranton shooting the technical free throws. First one up and good. He's got 9.
Eric Grace asking the official, what did he do there? Brett Gooding says, a lot of things he can't.
You don't want to try it, buddy. Second one up and good for Scranton. He's got 10. And it'll be Pittsfield ball out of bounds.
Makes it a 14-point Socky lead with 5:51 left. That is their biggest lead of the contest. Is that correct, John?
It is.
Inbounds pass from Tomhave. Comes into Klatt near the half-court line. Puts it on the deck one time. Now looking for a man on the back door. There's Reel for the layup up and in for 2.
Reel with 10.
43-27. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, and Payson Seymour wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. It's a lead for the Sockies. 43-27. 5:39 left. Back after this.
Griffin's Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin's Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin's Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
5:39 left, 43-27 is the Pittsfield advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Triplett with the ball has it knocked away, stolen away by Personette. Another Seymour Indian turnover out of a timeout this time. Tom Abe with it in the backcourt, has the ball knocked away by Deeker. Deeker on the floor after a good hustle play, forces the turnover, then throws a pass that's run down in the corner by his teammate Barker. Out top the Grace. On the right side, Deeker feeds the post and Johnson. Johnson, a strong catch through the hands. Shot up no good, but he's fouled and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
If it's Klatz, it'll be his 4th. It's not. It's Personette's. It'll be his 1st. Team's 6th. Johnson to the free throw line shooting 2. He is 0 for 2 from there. He's got 6. 43-27 the score. Pittsfield with the lead. 5:12 to go in the game. Yes.
Missed
Did he
them
miss them
both?
Sorry, I missed the first one completely, Carly.
He was tired. He's asleep. He's old these days, you know. On the rebound, a foul going to be called against the Sakis. Personette again.
His 2nd. That'll be team 7th.
And now Deeker to the free throw line. He's a much better free throw shooter for this squad.
Deeker will be shooting 1 and 1. Well, Brian Deeker. He's got 4 points. 43-27, 5:11 to go. Deeker's first is up, and it's good. He'll get the bonus. He's got 5.
Think it's snowing yet?
I don't know. We have windows behind us. It's hard to tell. I don't think so.
Looks dark right now.
It does. Second one is up, and too long, no good. Rebound comes down to TJ Real.
43-28, 5:05 to play. Pittsfield the lead and the basketball. Klatt with it is fouled by Johnson.
Johnson's first, team 6th. Ball to bounds underneath the basket to Pittsfield.
Scranton will be the man to throw it in. Looks underneath, not open, not open. Now gets it into Klatt. To Scranton in the corner. Out top now, Tom Hayes. Just under 5 to play. A 15-point lead and the basketball for Pittsfield. Scranton out top the Personette. Free throw line, Klatt. Look down low, wasn't open. Now to Scranton at the free throw line. Gets it into Real. He'll put it up. Shot no good. A rebound down to Klatt, who rises, shoots, and scores.
Klatt with 9.
45-28. Grace quickly into the front court. Trying to get past his man. Gets to the rim and scores. Nice little take to the rim by Eric Grace.
He's got 4.
45-30. Pass to Real. Now to Scranton. He'll work it into the front court on the bounce. Right side to Personette. Across the top to Real. 4:15 left. Personette to Real. Free throw line, Klatt to Personette right wing. There's a pass that is handled by Real. Payson really taking some chances on the defensive side now. And your Pittsfield, if you can be patient, you'll get some back doors. Scranton near the half-court line to Real. Guarded there by Deeker. Now Tom maybe gets a touch. 3:50 left. Real to Scranton, fakes the 3. Works it in the corner to Personette, back to Scranton, little give and go, missed it, but there's Carter Klatt to clean it up once again, puts it in for another 2.
Klatt with 11, third man in double figures.
Makes it 47-30. Here's a ball now tipped and comes into the hands of Johnson, shot up no good, but it's going to be fouled by Carter Klatt, and he'll pick up his 4th.
Klatt's 4th, team 8th. Johnson to the free throw line, shooting 2 more. He is 0 for 4 from there. He's got 6. 47-30 the score. 17-point lead for Pittsfield. 3:29 to go in the game over Payson Seymour. Johnson's first is up, and it's good. He's got 7.
Hey, when it's cold outside, folks, you need a coat. Moose Lodge 420's got you taken care of. They've got their coat rack in front of their building on Washington Street in Pittsfield. If you need a coat, take one. If you have a coat to give somebody else, leave one at the Moose Lodge in Pittsfield.
Johnson makes them both. He looked confident that time. He says, hey, Coach, why couldn't I have done that the whole game?
Now he sits down as Perrine is into the game, and the Indians will try a little full court pressure. Pass goes to Scranton in the backcourt. A little man pressure. Now they'll come at Scranton with a double team. Has picked it up, gets it to Real. Real needs to look up. He had Personette running all by himself down there. Now the ball bounces high. Real still with it near the sideline. Clears it out top. Tom Have now Scranton. 3:10 left. The NA 47-32 Pittsfield advantage. Here's the ball poked away now by Grace. Stolen away. Grace on the run out into the front court. Lost it on the way up and a turnover.
16.
Tom Have with it in the backcourt. Gets it to Personette.
8 in each half.
Now to Real across to Scranton. Dribble drive in. Bounce pass is, they'll say, kicked by Barker. Barker says, that was my hand. He just couldn't believe it. I don't know if he did it
I'm not sure.
Triplet in. He'll replace Grace.
Tim says it was his forearm.
Well, his hand was definitely low down by his foot. I thought it was a good defensive play, but the referee said, I think it hit your foot. Bob Bacham telling Nate Scranton, you gonna hit his foot? Nate said, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it hit his foot.
Of course it did.
Inbounds pass to Tom Have in the corner. 3, no good. Rebound down to Perrine. Perrine into the front court for the Indians. To Barker. On the baseline it goes to Deeker. Deeker dribble drive. Had a little trouble with it. Rises, shoots, missed it. Fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
I believe it'll go against Nolan Daniel. His first, team 9th. Deeker back to the free throw line where he's 1 for 2. 47-32, the score, 2:38 to go. First one up for Deeker is good.
The Picket Fence, 1275 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Stop by and see Angela Dunham Burbridge. They've got over 30 booths for you to peruse at the Picket Fence. They'll be open 10 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, Saturdays 10 to 2.
Deeker makes them both. He's got 7.
Cuts it down to a 13-point game, 47-34. 2:35 left. Daniel with it in the backcourt. Looks for an opening. Now to Personette, still back there, and a foul on Nyson, and 1-1 here for Keller Personette.
It'll be Nyson's first. Team 7th. Personette shooting 1-1. He's yet to shoot a free throw on the night. He's got 6 points. 47-34, the score, 2:29 to go in the game. Pittsfield with the lead. Led by as many as 17, lead by 13 now. Personette's shot is up and good. He'll get a bonus.
I like what he's done for him in the second half.
7 points all in the second half. Second one up and also good. He's got 8.
49-34, 2:27 to play. Triplet with the basketball on the right side. Skips it across the top to Barker. In the corner it goes to Perrine. Out of Barker, back to Perrine. To Barker. Tyler Barker gets it on the right side. Deeker, 3 no good. Rio with another board. Indians trying to swipe it away. Daniel gets it to Personette. Ball stolen away by Barker. Shot no good. Fouled by Personette. And Barker will shoot 2.
It'll be Personette's third, team 10th. Barker shooting a couple. It was the 13th turnover on Pittsfield. Barker looking for his first points of the night. 49-34, 2:05 to go in the game. Pittsfield with the lead. First one up for Barker is no good.
Bowlers Universe, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays to midnight. Saturdays 4 to midnight. Check it out at Bowlers Universe. Always a good time. Stop by and see the Stimbacks. And stop by on the 12th of February for the Saki Nation Pancake and Sausage Breakfast, 6 to 10 at Bowlers Universe.
Tyler Barker hits the second. He's got a point now.
And makes it 49-35, 2:05 left. In the backcourt with it is Scranton. He'll throw it to Daniel. We got to look up. He got an open man, and Tomei with a 1-on-0 drives in, layup up, missed it. Rebound is lost out of bounds, and it'll be Indians basketball here. Length of the court to go with 1:53 left. Down by 14 is Payson Seymour. Deeker will bring it up. Has picked up the dribble to Nyson. On the right side, Triplett. He'll try the dribble drive. Little pull-up jump shot. Good look. Knocks it down. Makes it 49-37.
Triplett with 8.
38 to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Down to 12 is the lead. Daniel with the basketball in the backcourt. Works it to Tom Habe, and he travels. Another Saki turnover.
14.
1:30 left.
They have 7 in each half.
Deeker with it to Nyson on the right side, trying to make a late run at it. Here's Nyson, dribble drive in, shot up no good, and a foul on the rebound going to be called against Nyson.
That'll be Wyatt Nyson's second foul. Team 8th. Walk to the other end and shoot 1 and 1. Person at the shooter? I guess. He's 2 for 2 from there. He's got 8. 49-37 the score. Pittsfield with the lead. 1:23 to go in the game. Daniel out as Klatt came back in. And Personage shot is up and good. He'll get the bonus. He's got 9.
The Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They'll have it fresh on your newsstand tomorrow. They've been serving you since 1991, the Pike County Express.
Personette makes them both. He's got 10, fourth man in double figures for the Sockets.
51-37, 1:20 to play. Triplett with it. Drives to the free throw line. Puts up a little fadeaway jump shot. No good. Rio with the rebound. He's in a triple team to Tom Habe. Now to Personette. Still in the backcourt. Back to Tom Habe. Rio. Across it goes to Scranton. Just over a minute to play. Scranton into a double team. Dribbles out of it toward the basket. A shot fake. Looks for an opening. Now just go right back at the rim and score.
Scranton with 12.
I wanted to pull it out, but you guys are forcing me to shoot it. 53-37.
Kept forcing me toward the basket instead of away from it.
49 seconds left. Triplett turnaround shot up and good. Payson Seymour.
Triplett with 10.
Not interested in calling a timeout here. 37 seconds left. Tom Habe with it in the backcourt. He'll work it toward the front court. And Tom Habe now fouled after he got rid of the pass.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Tom Habe.
Oh.
Wow. It's going to be Tom Habe's second. Player control foul, so no free throw shot. 15th turnover.
Daniel in. Tom Habe sits down. 31.5 seconds left.
Don't know that he had a place to land, but
53-39 Sockies. Nyson to Triplett. He works it on a pass, tipped in the backcourt by Personette. Deeker runs it down to Triplett with 20 seconds left. Down low Nyson, and he's fouled by Nolan Daniel. 18.5 seconds left.
It's going to be Daniel's second, double bonus. Nyson to the free throw line, shooting a couple. His first 2 free throws of the night. He's got 4 points. All those were in the first half. 53-39 the score, 18.5 seconds to go. Pittsfield with the lead. Nyson's first is up and good. He's got 5.
We'll have the Illini Community Hospital post-game show coming up for you shortly.
He makes them both, and he's got 6 now.
53-41 the score with 18 seconds left. Rio in the backcourt, gets it to Daniel. Daniel to Scranton. Scranton brings it across the half-court line. Has picked it up, now to throw a pass stolen away by Deeker. Deeker on the run out of the front court. They'll let him score that one. And that'll be the final in this one. A 53-43 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Payson Seymour Indians. Sockies avenge a 13-point loss earlier in the season and win by 10 here at Payson Seymour. Pittsfield improves to 8-11. Payson Seymour drops to 14-10, and we take you to the Illini Community Hospital post-game show with final stats and more after this.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. A win here tonight for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Payson Seymour Indians by a 53-43 count. Pittsfield improves to 8-11. Indians drop to 14-10. And John's going to look at final stats here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show.
First for Payson Seymour, they finished the game shooting 17 of 43 from the floor, 39.5%, 0 of 11 from 3, 9 of 16 from the free throw line, 56%. They were led in scoring with 10 points, Riker Triplett, 9 for Brody Deeker, and then 8 for Trey Johnson to go along with 8 rebounds, 5 of those offensive, 6 points for Wyatt Nyson, 5 for Aiden Perry, 4 for Eric Grace, and a single point for Tyler Barker on a made free throw to get to their 43. The Pittsfield Sockies finished the game shooting 20 of 39 from the floor, 51%, 5 of 16 from 3, 31%, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 73%, led in scoring by 12 from Nate Scranton, 11 from Carter Klatt to go along with 6 rebounds, 10 for Keller Personette, also 10 for TJ Reel, 5 points for Bobby Stout, 3 for Brennan Tomhave, 2 for Caden Anstead, and that is how you get to their 53. Sockies led by as many as 17. There were no lead changes, no ties in the game.
Yeah, they lead this one wire to wire and win it by 10 at the end, 53-43 on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. A break. Back after this.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield.
Back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, 53-43 the win for Pittsfield over Payson Seymour here tonight, visiting Wasaki head coach Brad Tom. Coach, these guys came out first week of the season, shot it well against you. I think won by 13 or 14 points, and your team comes back tonight to avenge that loss, and a lot of it really came on the defensive end of the court. I know the offense was better tonight, but defensively pretty well locked in.
They were, and we kind of talked about that pregame and even in practice yesterday that, I challenged them a little bit of their effort defensively, that they weren't really playing Saukey basketball on the defensive end, and they owed it a little bit more attention and effort on that end of the floor, and if they did that, they would see some offense transition off of it and be able to score the ball. It makes it a little bit easier. But I wasn't real we gave up 16 points in the first half, and I'll know later tonight after I do stats how many of those came off offensive rebounds, because there was a slew of them. Even in the second half, I didn't think, I know they're big and strong, but daggone, we got to be better on that aspect of the game defensively. They worked too hard in the first initial series of the defense to have to do it again and give them an offensive rebound. So, those things we can fix and put them in drills. But I thought tonight was the most complete game that they've played for a while.
First quarter, you kind of jumped out to a big lead with 3 of 4 from 3. You start the second quarter, and I think you were like 0 for your first 5 from 3 before Brennan put one in. But the guys were, smart enough to kind of start working it a little bit differently in there. Bobby caught a couple of catches at the short corner, ripped and went right baseline, scored with some authority. Carter caught the ball a couple times at the high post, hit some good shots. It just goes to show you, you can live and die by the 3, but it's not the only shot out there.
No, we can't. We definitely can't live there. But they made enough of them to stretch that defense out to open up the middle for our bigs and our post players. And I thought we got it to the short corner. And Bobby, you spoke of Bobby. Bobby ripped it and went straight to the rack and scored. And Carter hit a nice little mid-range. Keller hit a couple short corner jumpers. And the guards did. We didn't make a lot in the second half. I don't know if we made any threes in the second half, but. What they did up to that point, they have to at least contest it, and 1 or 2 steps to draw a defender outside off that paint opens up a ton for our post players to be able to navigate in. And we were able, I thought, to use our depth tonight. We were able to go big when we needed to with Jess and Bobby and Keller and Carter. And then we were able to go small and put actually a 4-guard lineup out there and spread it out a little bit, and with a big in the middle. Caden Anstead, I thought, came in and did a nice job. That with a team that as deep and as us, sometimes the minutes are heavy one way than they are the other. It's about finding a rotation that's playing well together, and we found that in spurts tonight. So able to go utilize our depth a little bit there late, and I told the guards we've got to be better at handling that pressure when they're coming and trapping and not get so hesitant. But situational stuff, some of these guys have never been in that situation, so hopefully they've learned something from it.
You mentioned Keller Personetti put in 10 points in the second half, and he's a guy that can really score in a lot of different ways. And you talk about your depth. I think I said to John during a break, I said, we haven't seen Connor out in this game at all, and he played quite a bit. That's because other guys were playing better. It's nothing against Connor. It's just those guys who are those upperclassmen were playing their roles well tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Connor and Adam and those guys and Jess and all those guys. It's about finding the rotations. There's only 32 minutes to go along in a game within a pretty deep team. You're not going to be able to even it all out. It's about finding matchups and finding rotations that are working for us, and we did that tonight. So yeah, nothing those guys have done wrong. It's just about rhythm and finding the flow.
Hey, I
just wanted
to let you know, Dr. Kilver called, says you can take the day off tomorrow.
Saukey win gets everybody a day off.
Yeah. You could maybe count that as a forfeit. I don't know. You told North Green maybe, hey, we were going to play that game, so it could be a forfeit. But looks like you'll be back in action hopefully Friday night at Brown County. That's a team who got beat tonight at Southeastern pretty handily. As Southeastern's back to full strength with Danny Stevens, but that's a dangerous basketball team in Brown County.
Yeah, Brown County's got a nice squad. They really do. They play extremely hard. They do things right. Always a tough place to play in Brown County. So it'll be a big test for us, and maybe we can find a date to get North Green scheduled, and just so these guys don't lose any more basketball games. We want to get them as many as we possibly can, and I know the days are getting the season's squeezing on us a little bit. I have a hard time finding games or days to play games, but they earned a day off tomorrow, so hope everybody stays safe, has a safe trip home. And we'll see everybody as soon as we can, depending on the circumstance.
Saki's with the road victory tonight, 53-43. Coach, as always, thanks for the time.
Thanks.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, who are Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the second half effort from Keller Personette tonight? Put in 10 points, played it well on the defensive side as well. He's tonight's Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Derek Harris, Player of the Game. That's going to do it here from Payson Seymour High School for John Hull here. Happy birthday again to him. I'm Charlie Hull. The Sakis win over Payson Seymour tonight, 53